Alright, so what we're going to go through today is I'm going to take you through a really quick warm-up routine. This will take you probably less than 10 minutes. This is one that we use a lot with our remote coaching clients, or if you're running short of time and you need to get your session done, you can get this warm-up in real quick before you get started. So I'm going to get Carly to help me out with the warm-up today because it's easier for somebody else to do it and for me to explain it while they do it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do some leg swings. So the only thing you're going to need for this is we'll use the pull-up rig, but you can just use a wall. We're just going to start off doing 10 leg swings front to back each arm. So you can start off nice and light depending on your individual mobility. You might have less range of motion than what Carly's got, but you're going to build through on 10. So we're going to go 10 front to back each leg, and then once we've done 10 front to back each leg, we're just going to move 10 side to side each leg. So just turn, if you're using a wall, turn to the wall, same deal. So from side to side, let that foot swing like a pendulum all the way in front of the foot that's on the ground, and just trying to increase that range of motion as you go. So again, 10 front to back, 10 side to side, that's your leg swings right there. Once you've done your leg swings, you're going to jump down like you're going to start a push-up. We're going to do our Spider-Man sequence. So first point of the Spider-Man sequence is we're going to bring one of our feet up to the outside of our hand. When we're in this position, we're just going to lift that inside arm up, and we're going to turn, getting that chest pointed up to the sky. Now as you come down, what you're going to do is you're going to drive that elbow down towards the instep of your foot. Just get a nice big stretch out there, then you can place that same hand on the ground, and we're going to go to the outside, and we're going to turn, and we want to try and turn and get that chest pointed as upward as we can, pointed up towards the ceiling. Come back down, then we're going to pick both our hands up, trying to leave our hips, knees and ankles where they are, arms out, turn to the inside, or the outside, turn both ways, and then back around. Great, now you're going to go back to that start position, and we're just going to change it up, and we're going to go to the other side. And then we'll go through that same sequence again. So turning, try and get that chest to the sky, bit of thoracic rotation, elbow down towards your instep, big stretch out through those hips. Then we'll go to the outside arm, again, thoracic rotation, trying to get that balance happening, then back down, both hands up, and then it doesn't matter which way you turn, but just one side each way. Cool, so that's one round of your Spider-Man sequence. So generally what we'll do is we'll go 3 to 5 times each side. So if you're feeling a little bit sore, probably stretch it out to 5 times each side. If you just need to get in and get that warm-up done, go to 3 times. From there, we're going to move on to some core activation with some dead bugs. So you're just going to lie on the ground. Okay, and what we need to do is we want to keep that spine nice and neutral. So we're just going to keep that chin tucked, head on the ground. Going to think about pulling those shoulders back and down and just placing our arms straight up in the air. Okay, and then from there, what I want you to think about when you do this is pushing that belly button down and flattening that spine out on the ground. From there, there's 2 ways you can do it. The harder variation is with a straight leg. And what I'm going to get Carly to do is just lock out those knees for me and pull those toes back. If you can hold this position, great. If you can't, you can bend at the knee, but we need to make sure that we're keeping that spine nice and flat on the ground when we do it. From here, you can add a couple of variations. So you can do, say, a same arm, same leg, nice and controlled on the way down, 3 seconds down, and then 3 seconds back up, and then alternating sides, so going on to the other side. It's great, come on up, and then you might go both arms, both legs. Right, so all the way down and then all the way up. Thank you. Jump up. So when you do the movement, this is a 2-fold movement for us when we do a dead bug in our warm-up. Firstly, it's a core strengthening exercise, so you'll obviously feel it while you do it if you're doing it properly. If you're feeling it through your hips, you're probably not engaging that core right. You're probably not quite pushing the lower part of your spine nice and flat on the ground. The second thing is an awareness piece. So what we're looking for is we're looking to maintain those ribs tucked down in line with our pelvis. And if we go through any of those progressions or in a hold and we start to feel that we're overextended, what we want to do is we want to just bring our feet down, reset that position, and then pick up where we left off. The awareness piece is you also want to be maintaining this nice engaged midline whenever you're doing a weighted movement. So if we're doing any back squats, deadlifts, it doesn't matter what movement we're adding weight, and we get into this overextended position, you need to make sure that you're able to stop and reset, because here, it's going to cause us a lot of injury. Okay, so the dead bugs are a really important piece. We usually go for 3 minutes and cycle through 30-second intervals. In the comments, I'll put down what it looks like a little bit more when we're finished. And the very, very last thing we're going to do is an inchworm, so getting the shoulders and the core and your hamstrings warmed up. So from a standing position, keeping those knees locked, we're going to walk our hands out in front of our body as far as we can. And then what we're going to do, keeping those knees locked, we're going to inch our feet back up towards our hands. Try and keep those knees nice and straight, and then we'll walk our hands out again. And then inch our feet up. That's it. All right. So, going to do about 10 reps of those. Now with those, key point is to try and keep those legs straight. You just go to the range of motion that your body allows you to go to. Carly's got pretty good flexibility through her hamstring. Somebody like me, not so much, so I'm not going to be able to get my feet up as close to my hands as I come through. So, quick recap, really quick warm up you can do when you're short of time. Leg swings, 10 front to back, 10 side to side each leg. You've got your Spider-Man sequence, so you probably go through 3 full rotations each side. You've got your dead bugs, probably working through 3 minutes of different progressions, and then you've got inchworms, 10 to 20 reps of those. Once you've done all of that, you should be pretty sweet to go on and get stuck into your workout. That's it, thanks.